Hey, what's up everybody? So, we're going to talk today about Lunagems, Lunafrost, and Lunastones, or Luna Drops. So there's a whole bunch of Luna going on here. So first off, Lunagems are the brand new thing to 1.2. They actually are these little slots that you'll see on this flute right here. It says socket Lunagem. So these are specifically Lunagems. You have different sockets. So on this piece of equipment, on this loot, we actually have 5 Lunagem slots. This is only for Lunagems. Every piece of weaponry and equipment can actually socket a Lunafrost or a Lunastone. So the Lunagems are completely different between the Lunar Drops, Lunafrost, Lunastones. So you can only have one of these on a gear. And if you have one on the gear, you see right underneath the stats, this one says holding breath 20 seconds increase. That is a Lunafrost. And then right down below, it shows you how many slots it has for the Lunagem. So quite frankly, the Lunafrost and the Lunar Drops, those guys are made in the alchemy, and those guys are the exact same thing, so they're fighting for the same spots. So these guys are here, Lunar Drops, Lunafrost. You cannot put these in the Lunagem slot. Lunagems are going to be critical for endgame PvP. The Lunafrost here have a couple different benefits. You can see cast time decrease 1.5, and it has a restriction, a requirement. So this is only for the head. So you can only put this on your hood piece or your helmet. You cannot put this anywhere else. And you only need one of these because this is only a one-time socket, and you can only equip one per item. So you can see there's different ranks. So they have the cracked, which is the very basic one. You don't need any proficiency. Then they have the whole insightful Lunafrost, which you need a little bit of proficiency, and it's a little bit better. The Lunafrost, you actually don't need the previous one to make a stronger one. You just need to have a high enough proficiency in alchemy, and you can make the highest level one. So you can see we have 20,000 alchemy, so we could make this one if we had all the required materials. And of course you'd want to do this one because it is a cast time 2.0 decrease, whereas the other one is only a 1.5, and the other one is a 1.0. Lunar Drops are a random stat giver. So you'll open up the Lunar Drops here, and they don't require that much to create. Several mats right there. These are actually fairly cheap, except for the superior lunarite. So these are easier to craft. And the reason why is they give you these guys over here, these Lunar Drops, and they only give you +2 or +5 or +3 in the stats. They don't give that much to the stat boosting. +3 intelligence really isn't nothing when you're at level 50. Take a look at the character stats over here. So we have intelligence, we have 327. So a +3 is only a 1% increase, less than 1% increase on my intelligence. And again, they also have placement restrictions, so head, chest, waist, legs, hands, feet, wrists, undergarments. So you can even equip them on your undergarments, which are going to be your costumes and such. So the costumes actually serve a purpose. You can actually enchant them and make your character just a little bit stronger. But these guys aren't that beneficial. And you'll notice each piece of armor also has different sockets. And of course you're going to want to try and get the most amount of sockets possible so you can equip tons of different stat boosting things. And those are the Lunagems. Those guys are made with handicrafting. And these things are going to use the Fire Lunarites, the Wave Lunarites, So the Wave Lunarites, Then they're also going to use the Gale Lunarites. And these are specifically found from bosses and instances. And they all have placement requirements, restrictions. So this one is for two-handed gear. This one's an aggro decrease. So for a clerk, you probably want to have this kind of stuff on there so you don't pull aggro when you're in a party. So here is an attack speed increase. And this is a cast time decrease, and this works on your instrument as well. So range gear and instrument. So we're actually going to go ahead and grab those guys, and we're going to craft up a couple of these for my loot that we have. So you can see we have enough to fire ones. We have to get some of this Gale Lunarite Torrent, and actually have some in storage. And I'll show you how to socket your Lunagems. So cast speed and attack speed or critical, as always in any player's player game, you want to be faster and stronger than your opponents. So we have Torrent right there, so we'll go grab those. The boss materials are actually fairly cheap. Most likely the Fire Lunarites will be the most expensive part of this crafting. So we're going to go ahead and max craft. We'll only be able to make 4 because we only have 213 labor. They are very labor intense. They cost 50 labor to make. And when it says two-handed gear, two-handed gear does not include a bow. So ranged gear is bows. Just to clear that up for people, two-handed gear does not include the bow in that. So we've created 4 Lunagems. We right-click on that, and if that doesn't actually work, because sometimes it's glitchy and it won't pull up this, you have to go down here to the sword. There's a regrade item. You click on that and it'll open up all these menus to how to boost up items. You do have to take off the equipment so you can enchant it. And you go like that. Add both of those pieces to the puzzle. It shows you the 5 slots right there. If you fail to socket a Lunagem, you lose that Lunagem as well as all currently socket Lunagems. So we're gonna, okay. So if you fail, you're gonna not only break that one, you're gonna break all of them. So we're gonna go again, and hopefully they don't break. And unfortunately, they all broke, so we just wasted all 4 of those Lunagems, and now we have nothing to show for it. So unfortunately, we lost everything there, and that's what can happen. Just like an AION, you can socket and lose all your sockets right there. So it will get pricey to actually socket some equipment that has, 4 or 5 slots or higher. We can go ahead and now put one of these Lunar Drops. We can't equip it onto the loot. They can only be equipped on head, chest, waist, legs, hands, feet, wrists, pretty much any armor piece. So we're going to go ahead and do it on the chest here. Put that equipment in there. And this, it doesn't say any failure rate, so I believe these are all 100%. You can swap out, say if I wanted to put that, you can only socket 1 lunastone. If you proceed, you're going to destroy the old one, and you're going to replace it with a new one, which we don't want to do. So that's done. We'll take that, put that back on. Take off the gloves. And we'll go ahead and equip this one. That right there is all done, so we have that socketed. So you'll notice now that they have extra stats below their base stats. It says agility +2, intelligence +5. Those are the socketed lunastones that we just did on them. So this is for the right hand and the left hand only. This is healing power. I'm not a cleric, so I don't want to socket any of those, but that's how you do it. If the socket, if you can't right click and it doesn't bring up this menu, and it has happened a lot in the beta, and it possibly might creep through launch as well, then just go down to the little sword icon down in the bottom right of the bag. It says regrade item, and it'll pull up the menu here so you can regrade your items. This is also where you use regrade scrolls to actually make higher, stronger weapons and gear. And you only want to do that at level 50, as they have a very, very low chance of working on anything under 50. So hopefully that clears up a little bit on Lunagems and Lunastones. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and thanks for watching.